Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. It's an angelic reading, a pick a card reading, and it's messages from Archangel Michael to you. So if you'd like to know what Archangel Michael has for you, we have three piles here. We've pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. So if you'd like to take a moment and decide which pile you're going to choose, and then we'll continue. So we've pile number 1, and the cards are the 5 of Gabriel, the Epiphany, 3 of Ariel, Solutions, King of Raphael, in the near future, sense of humor, romance angels are helping, angel of serenity, angel of action, support, motivation, reflect on your truth, and grieve your losses. Okay, so just a reminder, this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So what's your message from Archangel Michael? What's Archangel Michael saying to you guys? Okay, well, he's saying grieve your losses. Okay, so I know, so it looks like some of you are going through some sort of grief, have experienced losses, and I think definitely for some of you it will be in relation to, we have romance angels are helping you, in relation to a romantic relationship, a love relationship. You may have broken up with someone, you may have lost somebody in some way, shape or form, and so that's what this card is relating to. But also I hear that it's not even, it may not be a person that some of you will be grieving, but it could be in a situation life, or a number of situations. I feel that some of you are just feeling quite weary, that a number of things have happened in your life and it's just got you down, kind of knocked the wind out of you, for the want of a better word, and yeah, it's left you feeling a little low. And Archangel Michael is saying, take your time, be good to yourself, grieve these losses, don't put pressure on yourself in moving forward, but at the same time he's kind of saying try not to get too caught up in the not the negative, but sometimes when we've been through a lot of challenges in our life we can get stuck in that. So he's saying if you can just ease yourself out of that, do what you need to do, and he's saying get the support you need. Now he's more than willing to help, you just have to ask, and the angelic realm, but he's also saying look at support in other ways, so from family, friends, professional support. And for some of you it's like you're used to going through challenges on your own, you're used to doing it on your own. He's saying no, you need support now. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and people are willing to help. And you know, and if someone isn't, keep going until you find someone that is. There is support there for you. He's saying be kind to yourself, because we all go through challenging times in life, and it's important that we're gentle with ourselves and with others. And we have the 5 of Gabriel, the 5 of Wands. So he's saying that yes, this is a challenging time for you, but it's something that you will get through. And he's saying that you'll actually, it was something that you'll heal a lot from, you get great insight from, and that it will bring other things into your life that you never thought possible. So I suppose he's saying, we have the Epiphany card here, which is the equivalent to the Hermit card. He's saying go inward. What do you need to do for yourself to move forward? Now you may not know what that is, and that's okay too. It's just saying take time out, be kind to yourself. And we have this lantern here, this person has this lantern, and he's saying that down the line, once you've come through all of this, it'll be like you'll be shining a light for other people. You'll be an example for other people who'll be going through challenges, but they'll look at you and you'll be the example that they need to help them get through what they're going through. So be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. And he's saying if you can keep a sense of humour in all of this, not always easy of course, it's just and that means just, looking at a program or a movie, a comedy that makes you laugh. Do whatever that can make you laugh, to try and raise your vibration, to bring a bit of lightness, a bit of lightheartedness energy into you. Do what you need to do that. Hang out with friends that can do that for you, just so that it just helps. It helps ease some of that heavy negative energy that may be hanging, because the bring some light-hearted energy into your life. It just makes things move a bit quicker as well. And we have the motivation card, so he's saying that you may not feel very motivated at the moment, and on the other hand, for some of you it may be the opposite, but he's saying just be gentle. If you haven't got any motivation, because it's all, grief can really knock that out of you, that's okay. Take your time. But still always try and work on a plan for moving forward. You don't have to do anything on it, but just be mindful, see where you want to go. Just have it in the back of your mind. And for those of you that may be going into high gear, the opposite, they're getting nearly too motivated, just don't be, go easy with yourself. Watch your energy. That's important. Just be good to yourself. And he says reflect on your truth. But it's a bit like what he was saying earlier. It's go inward, decide what you want to do to move forward from this situation that you're going through. And as I said, the angels are here to help. They're there to help you. You just have to ask. And he's also saying, we have the Three of Ariel here, Three of Pentacles. He's saying, do what you need to do to move through this situation. Do what gives you joy, whatever that is. If it's walking your dog, if it's painting a picture, I don't know, going for a ride on your motorbike, whatever it is. Do whatever it is that lifts your heart a little, and it will help you get through this time. And it is a time of transition, of course, but it's also a time of growth at the end of it all, and you may not see that now, but that's what he's saying. You will come out of this a stronger, healthier person. This is the Solutions card, the Temperance card. So it's a healing card, and it's about balance, it's about patience. So be patient with yourself, be patient with others. Not always easy, but do what you can, and don't be putting yourself under pressure to be achieving all sorts of things. Take your time if that's what you need, but if you're ready to move forward, then by all means go for it. And we've in the near future card, so good things are coming in for you, and they will come in for you, and it's not that far away. We're not talking years here, it's near future. We could be talking months. So if you may be in a dark place at the moment, but things will start to lift. Things won't always be this hard or this dark. Things are changing for you. And we have the King of Raphael, and this chapter is all about tuning into intuition, doing what gives you joy, what inspires you, creativity. If you can, go with that. Trust in yourself. This is what the king does. He leads his own life. He's a leader in his own life. He trusts himself. He goes for it. And even if you're not quite at that point, aim for that. Do what you need to do to move forward. And yeah. And we have two other cards here, Angel of Serenity and Angel of Action. So again, Archangel Michael is saying, no matter what happens in life, try and keep serenity and peace in your heart. Not always easy, particularly when you may be struggling. And there's always the temptation to go to spiral downwards. If you can nip that in the bud at all, please do so. Not always easy, but he's saying, try and always keep peace in your heart, and know that everything always changes. Nothing stays the same. So whatever you're in now, it will change, and it can change for the better. He's saying it can always change for the better. You have power to change that. And we've Angel of Action, and that's all about being positive. So he's saying, whatever action you decide to take in the future, do it with a positive, open heart, and that will come back to you. Yeah. So whatever challenge you're going through at the moment, they will pass. and you have a brighter future ahead of you guys. So have faith in yourself and ask Archangel Michael for help, and he's more than willing to give it to you. Okay, so I hope you like this reading. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And we've pile number 2, and the cards are the Page of Michael, Ace of Gabriel, 3 of Gabriel, Knight of Ariel, 7 of Raphael. Take action. Keep your eyes on the intended target. Decide to be happy now. Angel of Rescue, Courage, Sentimental Feelings, Stuck Energy, and a wake-up call. Okay, so just a reminder, this is the general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And so what does Archangel Michael, what does he want you to know? What's his message for you? Well, of course, we have a wake-up call card here. So Archangel Michael is saying to you guys, there's something, you may be feeling this internal restlessness, this something that you would like to do, or these feelings that maybe you've been suppressing about something you would love to do, and he's saying to you, you need to start facing up to those feelings. So if it's something that you've always wanted to do but really didn't think you could do it, or time wasn't right, or you didn't have the money, he's saying now is the time to look at this, see what you can do. If it's some sort of passion, some sort of hobby you'd like to follow, go for it. If it's a new job, and for some of you it will be a new job or a new career, or even setting up your own business. I think that's, for some of you, that's what you've been thinking about. He's saying really now is a wake-up call for you guys. It's time to really start thinking about what you would like to do. And I know that's not easy, because life can get in the way, and if you've people that are counting on you or people depending on you, that's not always easy. But he's saying that now is the time for you guys to really look inward and decide what you want going forward. And we have the stuck energy card here. So for some of you, you're feeling very stuck in your life, and Archangel Michael is saying it may feel like you're stuck, but there's always a way out. There's always options, and it may not be clear, but like we see this chap here, and he's on his truck and it's stuck in the mud, and he's sitting there thinking, how am I going to get out of this? But like, he's not going to stay there forever. One way or the other, he's going to move out of that situation. So I think what you got to decide is, how do you want to move forward? You can't stay stuck forever. I mean, at the end of the day, this guy can get someone to come along and pull his truck out of the mud, or he can just leave the truck and never go back to it, or he has options, but he has to decide what he wants to do. And it's a bit like yourself. I think we often know what we'd like to do, but we need the courage to go and do it. And Archangel Michael is saying, have courage. Situation can always be improved on. You might think, I don't have the money now to start this new venture, or I don't have the time. Archangel Michael is saying, just take small steps, baby steps. You don't have to do everything all at once. He's just asking you to start thinking about it at the very least. To consider it, to have the courage to even consider it, to decide what you want, what you would like. Set the intention, really, in some ways, is what he's saying, of what you want to do going forward. And we have the Page of Michael card here, and this is all about, this is saying there's a new challenge coming in. So Archangel Michael is saying this challenge is there for you. It's about, I suppose, getting your thoughts together, getting your thoughts going in the right direction. So set your intention, he's saying. Don't let your emotions about what might, don't get blocked, don't get stuck, don't get in your own way, don't self-sabotage, which is what can happen really in these situations. You sabotage yourself before you even get started. So he's saying, decide what you want, because you're able for this. This is your time now. It's absolutely, you're well able for it. And he's saying, keep your eyes on your intended intention. or on your target. Sorry, keep your eyes on your target and intention. So get your target sorted in your head. That's the most important thing. And then keep your eyes on it, keep your focus on it, and bring yourself back to it, and try not to get too carried away from it. Even if there's not much you can do about it right now, take some sort of an action. As I said, get it sorted in your mind what you want to do, and then start making small baby steps. And we have the Ace of Gabriel card, which is the Ace of Wands. So Archangel Michael is saying, this is the start of something good for you. But really it's about you starting to get passionate about it as well. Decide what you want and then get passionate about it. Start to get those develop those ideas, get creative. So if it's a new work, some of you might want to work for yourselves. Start out on your own. Start getting it in motion. What do you want to do? If you need help with that, go get the help. It's all about planning as well, because we have the Three of Wands here. It says prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So Archangel Michael is saying, this is all ahead of you if you want. It is always coming back to you. You have to make the decision about what you want. And as I said, that's not always easy, particularly if you've a lot going on in your life in other areas, or as I said, if you've people depending on you, because people will have their opinion. If they see you wanting to make a change, that can be threatening for them. But he's saying you just got to bring it back to yourself. It doesn't mean you have to blow up your whole life to move forward. You can take baby steps to go in the direction that you want. And we have the Knight of Aerial or Pentacles here, and this is very much a slower energy, so it's kind of like putting the work in now to reap the benefits later. So Archangel Michael is saying, take the baby steps. There's a lot to do, and just make a plan. It literally says make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So Archangel Michael will help you with this, and the angels, and any other guides that you have. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And most importantly, he's saying, decide to be happy now. Because don't wait. Don't, say to yourself, okay, I'll be much happier and more settled once I achieve this, this and this. He's kind of saying, try and enjoy the journey to get there as well. Because you don't want to wish your life away either. And do what you need to do to make it happier and bring more joy into it. But you can do it, absolutely. And we have the Angel of Rescue card. So Archangel Michael is saying you're the only one that can really rescue yourself from this situation, from whatever the stuck energy is here. It's up to you to pull yourself out of it, really. And you can do it, absolutely. And as said, baby steps. If it's not something that you can do very quickly or in big steps, as it were, just take the baby steps. It doesn't have to be some huge, massive change, but it starts with intention, and then with the plan, intention, and then moving forward from there. And we have sentimental feelings. So he's saying, yes, you may be having these feelings and emotions. Oh, how will this affect other people? That's okay, but don't let it stop you from moving forward. You can still look after other people while you work on your dreams. Because it's saying just take action. That's it. Whatever the small little baby steps. But it certainly is time for you to, with 7 of Raphael Cups here, and it says time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. So, as Archangel Michael is saying, decide what you want to do. This is a time for you. Of course, it's a major time of transition for a lot of people, but you can take your time doing it. But it's all about getting your head sorted first, and then the action will follow from there. So there you go. So that's your message from Archangel Michael. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And we've pile number 3, and the cards are Divine Guidance, 9 of Raphael, the Sun, New Beginnings, Page of Gabriel, Look for a Sign, Get more information. God is in charge. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Angel of stability. Healing from the past. Gracefully aging. Planning and action. And seek hidden treasure. Okay, so what is Archangel Michael's message to you today? Okay, so he's saying to you, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So there's some situation that you're in. And for some of you, of course, this is a general card reading. So for some, it could be a work situation. For others, it'll be a relationship. But for instance, we'll say it's work for some of you. And so you're in a work situation and it's not going well, as well as you'd like. Maybe the work's boring, your boss is annoying, and your work colleagues are irritating. You know, you're not happy anyway, and you're considering leaving, or you're not sure what to do. You're kind of all caught up in it. So Archangel Michael is saying, well, just be honest with yourself. But he's saying that there may be something about this situation that it may seem very negative, but there is something about this situation that can really benefit you in the long run if you look beneath the surface, because we have the Seek Hidden Treasure card, and that is all about looking at what's going on beneath the surface. Things are not always as they seem. So a situation may look, a bit hopeless or very negative, and you're like tired of it. Archangel Michael is saying that may certainly be the case, but there may be something from the situation that you can take out of, and that will help you when you move forward. So he's saying, look at your work situation, for instance. Is there something about this? And you may want to leave, but is there something about this that you can actually rescue? So in other words, if you are bored, could you talk to your boss, see is there any movement you can make within the company? Is there any way you could get the company to pay for extra courses for you that will give you extra qualifications, so either to stay to a different job within the company, or something that could help you if you move forward to another company. So but there is something about the situation that will benefit you if you just dig a bit deeper. Don't just take it at face value and move on. Look a bit closer first. He's saying a little bit of planning and action is required now. Don't just let your emotions kind of rule the roost on this one. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't leave the job, but look a bit deeper first. Now this card can indicate movement, making a move, but it could be an internal move within a company. Now if we're talking about a relationship as well, if you're not happy within the relationship and you've really had enough, maybe it is time for you to move on. But there is something about this situation that could benefit from being healed, and it could possibly indicate that the situation can be healed, so you can stay within the situation and it can really thrive moving forward. So something about it you can both benefit from if it's a relationship. But regardless of the situation, there is something about this that can be changed, and you can use moving forward. And we have the Gracefully Aging card, and this refers to our elders. So in the work situation, it could be your boss. So maybe for some of you, you can talk to your boss about this and see if they can help you. But I do see we have the Divine Guidance card. So for some of you, I think some of you may go back to further education, and that may help in terms of the job situation. But Archangel Michael is saying, he's saying God's in charge. In other words, let go control of the situation. Don't get too anxious about it. The angels will help you. With this. Archangel Michael will help you. But there's some very good cards here, and we have two cards here saying get more information. So he is saying don't just make a sudden move out of whatever situation you're in. There is something about this that you can really learn from moving forward, whether you want to stay in it or move out of it completely. And he's saying look for a sign. Signs will be coming to you, and signs can come in all shapes and sizes, and it could be in the form of a coincidence or coincidences. He's saying pay attention now to what's going on, either in your work or in your relationships. Don't just take everything at face value, explore it a bit more. And any coincidences aren't coincidences. It's kind of like a message for you or a sign. So pay attention. Yeah, like we have some wonderful cards. So we have 3 major arcana cards. We have say the Sun card. So he's saying be optimistic, because whatever this situation is, try be more positive about it, because this situation is really going to turn around for you. Whatever comes out of it, whether you stay in it or move forward, will really it's something that will really it's abundance, it's fulfillment, it's something wonderful, and it's something that will make you very happy. So don't leave the situation first without exploring it further. And we have the New Beginnings card. So it's saying this whatever this current challenge is for you, look at it closely, because this can be a new beginning for you, whether you stay in it or move on. It says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So it is something that is going to be wonderful. And of course we have the Divine Guidance, which is the Hierophant card. So it's all about don't just make any sudden moves without paying attention to what's going on. We have the 9 of Cups, Raphael. This is the wish fulfillment card. So whatever comes out of this situation will be something that will bring you much joy, happiness, abundance. It's emotional fulfillment, but also material. So we're talking about a happy life here. So as I said, look at the situation a bit more closely before you do anything about it. And we have the Page of Gabriel of Wands, and he's saying, Archangel Michael saying, follow your passion, you're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this situation, this challenge is a trigger for greater things coming in for you. Just keep your eyes open. Don't make any sudden moves unless you're very certain. Don't just judge, don't judge the situation too easily. This card is about, looking deeper. Don't allow sudden judgments to make you make moves that you later regret. And this is the Judgment card as well. So it's saying step back a little, look at the situation. You can really get more out of this situation, and it's something that you will be very happy about. And we have the Angel of Stability card. So this situation will bring a stability into your life that you never probably saw coming. So it's an opportunity is what I'm trying to say. So don't blow the opportunity because you're fed up and you're like, I have to get out of here. You may very well end up doing that, but you'll do it on better terms than just suddenly leaving or making quick decisions. So just look a bit deeper into the situation. Look beyond the surface. Okay, so if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.